All right, Poppin T fan, what's up, man? Um, I ain't got the whole intro in me today. Heartbreaking loss today to the Kansas City Chiefs. Um, I just wasn't expecting it. 27-20. Came down to the last second. Poppy, what are your initial thoughts after the game?
Uh, I mean, I'm not as pissed as I could be about the game for sure. I mean, I'm hot because obviously I wanted to come out of this game with a win. I thought we were going to come out of this game with a win. There were things I liked about this game. Obviously, a lot more things that I didn't like about this game. I think I should start with the things I liked about this game. It was great to see, likely, we talked about this in the offseason, likely incorporated into the offense. Obviously had a monster game.
Yeah,
Went off this game. It was great to see King Henry get that first touchdown. Great to see Roquan and that D line come back and play a pretty solid game, but just I feel like we weren't all the way put together across the board. O line had so many issues tonight. Uh,
yeah,
whether it was rotating players in and out, and when I felt like there didn't need to be, especially that Roger Rosengarten play, his first play of the game, his first play of his NFL career, giving up a
against Chris
strip sack
Jones.
against Chris Jones.
Like that
Just
makes sense.
horrible. Horrible. I just feel like when we play the Chiefs, we just try and get too cute. Like you bring in this big back, you bring in Derrick Henry, and you're running plays, it felt like to me, that were designed because you thought they were going to be afraid of Derrick Henry running the ball, but you never actually ran the ball with Derrick Henry enough to like make all this trickery work. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah, I completely
It felt
agree.
this it felt the same as last year. Like you have all these play action plays and all these Lamar run plays. Like Lamar goes has a monster game on the ground today, and Derrick Henry has what, 11, 12 carries the whole day? Like
Yeah,
that's not how
13.
Derrick Henry works. Like Derrick Henry has the first 12 carries of the game going for 4 yards. And then on that 15th carry, he's beaten up the defense so bad that it goes for 70 yards to the house. Derrick Henry's not a give him 10 carries and he's going to give you 80 yards or whatever. Like
Nah.
we get too cute against the Chiefs. That's how I felt about tonight. We just getting too cute again with the
Yeah,
O line, with the play calling. Defense, I thought had a good game. Honestly, I thought I had a good game. Offense got some work to do. Go ahead, TJ.
I would say I definitely agree. Offense today just once again just wasn't there. I just don't understand why we can't beat the Chiefs. Like the secondary isn't all that crazy. But obviously we have a new young O line, so that's always gonna be a problem, them gelling. And like you said, Derrick Henry only got 13 touches. It's just that's not gonna work. Why did you bring him over here to give him the ball 13 times? Like I understand Lamar is Lamar and he can do it with his own legs, but like you said, Derrick Henry's the guy that beats you up during the game. Running into that 6'2", 250-pound DN playing running back hurts. And once you get to that 20th attempt, you're beat down, you're tired, you don't want to hit the gap like that anymore. Um, and just the passing game just wasn't there today. Um, Obviously, and a lot of BS calls from the refs, taking back a lot of big plays. I just don't think they're really calling it fair on both sides.
Yeah,
Um,
I didn't even talk about that.
like that was ridiculous. Jawan Taylor was in the backfield every play, and it just wasn't being called. Stanley on the center's hip still getting called. Um, offense just didn't do it. Freaking Mark Andrews had 2 catches for 14 yards. It's not going to cut it. Zay had 6 for 37. Bateman 2 for 53. Like I know, likely exploded and had a great day, but it's just not going to work. It's not going to get it done. It's not going to win a championship. Simple as that.
I agree. It's like we can't commit to the bit. Like
Like, what do you want to be?
w-
Make a
we
decision.
came out in all these heavy formations, right? I mean, there was I would say majority of the time I'm watching the game, it's likely Andrews and Ricard in the game and Derrick Henry in the backfield. And then
Yeah,
it's a shot play to Bateman, who's not coming down with anything. And that's another thing. Lamar was not hitting any of those deep throws tonight. Nothing.
not at
Not
all.
even close.
Yeah,
So I don't know if it's because he's scatterbrained out there with that offensive line, or if he just doesn't have the time or the ability to plant his feet on those deep throws. But like, all right, lean into the heavy formations then. Like, why are we throwing the ball so much on first down?
yeah. I'm a big fan of your guys need to play preseason. When the Ravens
What was
started to
that?
take, I said I'm a big fan of your guys got to take preseason reps. Um, just to get out there, get a feel for playing against somebody that's not, yourselves. Even though you have joint practices, it's not the same as live full speed reps. Guys' lives and contracts on the line. Practice is different than a game. We all know that. Um, Even Andy Reid had Patrick Mahomes out there for a couple drives. I think that stuff pays off during the season. Um, because then you know before week one, hey, this O line is going to be a problem. Like when you're going against the same guys in practice every week, all right, you get used to what certain moves guys like, but if you don't get those full speed reps, the O line doesn't get the gel, doesn't talk like they need to. Lamar is missing deep balls because he's seeing the same secondary every week. He's not getting live full speed reps. It's just the rust was still there tonight, and I think that really showed.
I don't I don't want to like jump to any extremes of saying like this isn't a team that's good enough to win the Super Bowl or anything, but just sloppy all around.
Very
And
sloppy.
you can see like I mean there's so many times tonight where I feel like we could have won this game very easily
Yeah,
tonight
100%.
between the refs, missed opportunities on offense, not adjusting on defense to the RPO slant that they ran to Rasheed Rice over and over and over and over again,
Killing the middle of the field.
over and over and over again. Had Roquan looking like
Burnt toast.
Malik Harrison. And why is Malik Harrison playing so many reps? I'm screaming, get 40 off the field over and
Yeah.
over again. Why is Malik Harrison on the field? He's just wasting space.
Yeah, we
But
gotta we
you
we
can
have to put more
see
DBs on the field.
you can see the glimmers of hope with this team. You can see how Derrick Henry is going to work, but why are you bringing in Derrick Henry if it's not to beat your biggest rival in the Chiefs? You can see how the two tight ends are going to work, but then you don't even use the the true weapon in Mark Andrews.
Oh,
Like
he had 2 targets today.
you
For,
gotta you gotta set offensive line that's working for the most part, and then you decide to swap out McCarry for a second round rookie just for him to give up a strip sack on his first play. And then we get the ball back, and guess who's starting at right tackle again? Rosengard. He's just I don't understand.
I don't
It's
either.
like it's like stuff that like me as a fan, like I know it's always the joke of like, oh, the fan knows better than the coaching staff, whatever. But like it's stuff that I'm like watching and I'm like, is this not self-explanatory?
That's how it feels. And that fourth quarter, that last drive, the amount of clock burned between that catch from Bateman and the next snap was absolutely ridiculous.
Absurd.
And then the fact that Lamar sat back there for like 8 seconds with the ball, either run or throw it out of bounds, kid, make a decision. You can't waste 10 seconds getting the ball snapped and then another 10 seconds during the play, bro. You have 4 plays. You gotta move. You have no timeouts. It's just, and then you only lose by an inch. The offense
Yep.
gave the Chiefs offense the ball inside their 40-yard line twice. The defense came out with two, three and outs and made them kick 2 field goals. So shout out to the defense. They had a great game. Travis Kelce only had 3 receptions for 34 yards. Um, I
I
just
think,
I just need the offense to play at that same
yeah,
level. Shout out to Zachary Orr. Had them boys right to there.
yeah. I was very impressed by the defense. Obviously, they were attacking the middle of the field. I don't know if that was just play design or a little bit of lacking from that LB2 spot and just making Roquan pick and making him pick wrong. Reminded me a lot of I don't know what game it was. I think it might have been Eagles Cowboys. It was like they just kept making Micah pick over and over again on read option plays over and over again. And it was the same thing. It was like tonight, Roquan, they clearly had him singled out. It was like, okay, we're faking run. If Roquan bites down, all right, drop it right behind him to Rashee Rice. Over and over again.
Kept working.
Kept working. They didn't throw it down the field. So
Nah,
I gotta say, I was impressed with the defense. Offense, there's glimmers of hope, but we just we gotta straighten some things up.
gotta clean up some contracts and and go trade for a guard or a wide receiver. You gotta go get somebody because this. I don't think this roster is not enough.
You don't think it's enough?
No, it's not enough. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. It's not enough. The guys you have to beat were in front of you tonight. They're home after their celebration of the Super Bowl, and we went in there and, as an offense and stalled the entire night when the defense played an amazing game. This is not enough. Either game plan has to change and Derrick Henry has to start going, or we need not even that. Forget what I just said. We need to go get a guard or wide receiver. That first round draft pick needs to be traded because it doesn't matter because it's going to be a 32nd pick anyway if we go trade. But help has to come. There needs to be more. This isn't enough. It's not going. This isn't going to cut it.
I can't say I disagree. It's it's go time for the Ravens.
It's time to go all in. Like everybody else, it's time to go all in. I'm tired of watching everybody else team do it, and we're trying to do it the cheap way, and not even the cheap way because we're paying guys, just the homegrown talent way, whatever. It hasn't worked. Rashad Bateman is not the answer. Go bundle up a first in Rashad Bateman and go ship him off somewhere and bring something else in.
Yeah.
Tired of flushing
It
Lamar's years down the toilet, bruh.
yeah. I think this team is certainly going to be competitive, but it's like you said, if we want to really compete, win a Super Bowl this year, it might take a little bit more than what we have on the roster
Yeah.
because Lamar is not a one-man army, especially if you're not going to use what might be your second best offensive weapon besides Lamar.
Both of them.
If you're not gonna use both of them, you're not gonna use Mark Andrews or
Both of
Derrick
them.
Henry.
What was the point? What's the point? Or are we playing just to get to another AFC championship or are we trying to go win this thing? Like it just
It's just cute to me. Like it's cute play calling. It's like, all right, well, they're gonna be really keyed in on Derrick Henry and Mark Andrews. So let's give it to Bateman and Likely and Flowers the whole game. And Justice Hill. Let's get him in.
Let's give Justice Hill 8 targets.
Yeah.
8 targets for a running back. Uh,
It's crazy to me how we can be the only team in the league that doesn't use our top weapon. Our top weapons. Like you look at the Dolphins, they funnel the offense through Tyreek Hill. Oh
every
my
play.
gosh. You watch the Cowboys, they funnel the offense through CD Lamb. You watch the Eagles, AJ Brown. You watch the Chiefs. It's still mostly through Travis Kelsey. You watch any of these top teams and they're funneling it through their top weapon. And if not funneling it through there, they're using their top weapon as a distraction to get everyone else open.
Yeah.
It's not even that. When no one even we didn't even run the ball enough with Derrick Henry to like really I don't know.
Like run the ball, get everybody in the box, don't play action, take your one-on-one shots. But Derrick Henry's on the sideline with his hands on his hip and his helmet off.
Yeah.
It's just, I
He
don't know.
looked upset tonight. I won't
He
lie.
did. He did look very upset. I don't
You
know
know.
what it's going to take, man. Well, I do. I just know they're not going to do it.
You don't think so?
No, they're not going to do it. They're not going to. They're not going to give up their first. They don't want to do it. They don't. They don't like trading away draft picks. EDC likes sitting on picks. I don't like go trade for somebody. Go get a game worker in there, a game changer. I don't even care if it's Hassan Reddick, but it's time to go get something because this team isn't enough. It's missing one piece. I'm not saying we're far away and we'll never get it done, but it is missing one more X factor, one more game changer. I prefer it to be on the O line or in the wide receiver room, but they got to
I think
do something.
I think I prefer it to be on the O line because there was weapons out there tonight. I mean, everyone made plays. Everyone ate tonight in some sense.
Did they really? I don't think
I mean,
that's a true statement. Besides Lamar and likely nobody else really had good games.
I thought Zay had a good game,
I mean, he had 6 receptions, but he didn't get north of 40 yards.
but I feel like that's because of the O line.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Like, besides, like, I don't think anybody had decent games. Like Lamar and likely, like that was it. Everybody else didn't look good offensively.
I get what you're saying.
Nelly had 1 catch, Mandrews had two. Justice had a pretty good day, and then Bateman had that 1 catch for 38 yards. Otherwise, he had
I
one
guess I'm trying to
reception for
stay
like.
optimistic because we did just play the Super Bowl champs from the last game of the season
But it's
last
like
year.
I don't think their secondary is good. I don't think the Chiefs have a good secondary.
I
Besides
just
Chris
think
Jones,
I think the weapons can be fine, but the offensive line today was just abysmal, in my opinion.
this was a statement game. This game meant something, even if nobody wanted to say it in the building. This game meant something, and the Chiefs are showing that they are daddies. They're the new Patriots. This is what they're showing. Well, every time we play y'all, we're gonna smack y'all in the mouth. We're gonna shut y'all offense down, and we're gonna do what we want to do with y'all. We're gonna have you all in a messed up headspace, all rattled, have you go away from your game plan. I don't know
Have you
why we
start
can't
hitting
beat them,
people out
bro.
of bounds?
Yeah, like one is Roquan, Marcus Williams ever done stuff like that? That doesn't happen.
Yeah,
I just
yeah. I think things have got to change. It's only week one, but things have definitely got to change. The coaching staff, Eric DeCosta, have got to make a decision, make that jump to put us into championship contention because tonight did not show that at all.
nah. You gotta be able to beat the Chiefs.
Yeah,
Like, what have we beaten them once?
once ever.
Like, what 1-5 against Mahomes right now or something like that? It's just it's ridiculous, bro. It's ridiculous.
Well,
Oh, so you got all
I
you
don't know
need
how
off your
much is left to
chest?
be said.
Yeah, I think I got my vent session
I
now. I
th
think I'm good.
I think so. We got a should be easy one next week against the Raiders. Um,
I don't even know. I was so amped up about week one.
yeah. I think they're gonna go hard this week. We'll see what happens next week, but got a lot of season ahead of us.
20 points. That's it. 20
Yeah.
points.
My score prediction was wrong.
And Justin Tucker missed a field goal today. That's when I knew we were going to lose. If
Yeah,
Justin Tucker
scary.
misses a field goal, you're going to lose. It doesn't
Yeah.
matter what the score is, who your opponent is. It's like you might as well give up because the game is over.
Yeah.
If our best player isn't locked in, we're screwed.
Well,
Screwed.
I think I got everything off my chest.
Yeah. EDC,
Um,
if you ever hear this, man, go make a trade.
yeah.
Go
Get
do
us an
something.
offensive lineman. Go get us wide receiver. Do something. Go get Cortland Sutton.
I think we have like 13 picks in the next draft, bro. Like, go do something. You have a lot of
Yeah.
picks. You have room to play with. Go do something.
But I know it's all doom and gloom right now, but be expecting a lot of content from me and TJ this season. We're excited to be making content, even if it's for a team that just lost. But
Yeah, I'm not trying to keep doing this. I'm not trying to keep doing this. This isn't fun. This is supposed to be
yeah,
fun.
yeah.
I'm not trying to keep doing
Let's,
this.
all right. Well, let's end it for tonight.
Let's wrap it up.